Good morning. It's Penny Myers. I'm back and I welcome you back. This morning, I have a strong message to talk about ways to remember your loved one. When we're in shock and grief, we've been told our loved one died by suicide. Maybe even you found your loved one after they died by suicide. We worry. I worry. People I spoke with, survivors of suicide loss I spoke to, told me, I'm afraid to forget. I remember one young girl sobbing, and what came out of her mouth, I never dreamt the pain she was feeling when she said, I never want to forget his voice. I'm afraid I'll forget his voice. My heart bled for that poor sister. I had never thought of that, but many have told me that since my loss. So I know we all grieve differently, but you have to know you won't forget your loved one, your son, your daughter, your partner, your husband, your wife, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your uncle, your cousin. You won't forget them. It's not possible to forget someone you cared so much for. You loved so much for. Your heart breaks for them. And what you do is, I know I told myself, I will remember everything positive about my son, Nicholas. How he interacted with our family, how he interacted with his friends, what he was like around his sisters, how they doted over him. He was loved. I know he was. And I don't doubt that I did everything I could as a mother. And not knowing what happened is not what I focus on. I focus on remembering the good times. We talk about Nicholas every time the opportunity comes up. Snowmobiling, in the snow with the grandsons going down on a slide. Oh, remember when Nicholas did this and Nicholas did that? Remember dressing up? Remember Halloween? Nicholas loved Halloween. He dressed up, scared the adults. He was part of the prop outside the door. He was so full of life. Nicholas was all about making people be mindful and present of the moment of what was going on, what was happening. He was caring. I remember that every day, every hour, weeks and months. It's been 15 years. I will never stop talking about suicide prevention, suicide education, suicide resources, suicide memories of survivors. Because I will always be a survivor. From the day Nicholas died till I die, I will be a survivor of suicide loss. I will remember my son. I don't celebrate his birthdays. We don't get together and party, but our mind is very focused on, I had a son. I had a son that died by suicide. He was 20. I loved my son very much. What would he be doing today? I don't know. I don't ask those questions because there's no answers. What I have answers for is, how can I remember him? How can I keep his memory alive in the family? We all feel that way. I don't visit the gravesite only to maintenance, clean the weeds, put some more mulch around it, because both my son Nicholas and my daughter Laura are at the same gravesite, so I maintain it. But I don't feel the need to go there because they're in my heart every day. I think about them and I talk to him and he talks to me. I know his memory is with me and I cherish it and I love it. You too can have the happiness and the joy of the memories. It's not a burden to lose someone to suicide, a loved one, a child, an adult. It's a memory to embrace. I will not have my life taken by the loss of my son to suicide. I'm a survivor and I will survive. I will never forget my son, and neither will you. Now go enjoy the rest of your day. I love you very much. Bye for now.